good night. This is Downtown K for another conversation with definitely an influential person. I love R&B. We just don't do hip-hop. We just don't do property talk, but we definitely love to give that love to R&B. And we're not talking about no fluffy R&B. We're talking about real music. So today, the conversations you never get to hear, we are having that with none other than Omar Wilson.
Blessings and pleasure, and I'm honored to be a part of your movement.
Thank you. She's got it. #1 single on Amazon, chart-topping R&B crooner. I haven't heard that word in a while. And,
Wow.
You're definitely doing your thing, and you're getting ready to pump the stage up at Essence Festival. But before we get into all of that, Omar Wilson, why did you decide to have that stage name? Or is that your, real name?
Okay, Omar Wilson is my government name. I was given, I just decided to run with it. I think it was a natural transition. I didn't actually plan it, but as I, evolved as a singer, you think of Curtis Mayfield, Otis Redding, Sam Cooke, Donny Hathaway, David Ruffin, James
There's
Brown,
something to it.
It was like a ring to it.
It's a vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Right. So it was the beginning. It was destiny. So I guess it's just a part of my story and my path is using my God-given name.
I appreciate that. So you did mention the word God, and I am familiar with your story. And how does God, it's getting a little bit deep so quickly, but how does God reflect in your career? How is that a part of your career? How is he a part of your career?
I've been stepping out on faith, since the beginning. The concept, it's funny that you mention that right now. Today has been a really, spiritual day, period. Just been talking to people. And a lot of
energy.
The focus has been on God, really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you said, not to get too deep too quick, but
no, it's okay.
All praise,
I'm with you.
All praises due. Yeah, all
praises.
Due. And the beginning of my path started with a voice in my head and a feeling in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I had my first child when I was 17. You know what I'm saying? And was doing a lot of things I probably shouldn't have been doing at that time. And
as we all.
I had that word. And when I had that epiphany, I had an opportunity to start doing music. And I ended up, but I had to move to North Carolina from where I lived, which was in Connecticut. And to this day, the hardest thing that I ever did was leave my daughter the day after her first birthday and move to North Carolina to start this career. And if it wasn't for that feeling in my heart and that voice I heard that kept telling me to go, because I was getting into so much, I would have never began this journey. And just today, I actually wrote a song about it called He Knows, that God willing will revamp, and it basically tells the story of what I'm saying right now. And
I love that. So poetic.
Just listening to it right now just definitely lets me know that I made the right decision by listening to the voice. You know what I mean? So going back to God, it's all about that faith, that understanding, that belief. Even the way I met rap, the way I met rap.
Everything is just spiritually connected.
Yeah, people will say coincidence or luck, or they'll try to use every other way of looking at it other than paying homage to where it really came from.
Yeah.
So so for you to start this conversation with that only lets me know that
it's
once
certified.
again it's a test to the testimony. Because I could have been we just kept it short, but at the end of the day, if it wasn't for the belief in God, I would not be here.
Period. So I really connect with that. I'm a PK. So I really connect with that. Those who don't know, just Google it, what a PK is. But but I do love music, and I do know a lot about listening to that inner voice and going against the grain and just having to step out and really connect on a different level.
Be
you know?
You, man. If you don't step out, then I mean I think that's also the whole point of what God wants you to do. He wants you to step out and find that individual who you are. I think even part of my path of, why my path has been, the way it's been is for me to have that epiphany to understand.
Definitely. But you know what? You listen to that voice, and I feel like, I know we're getting so heavy so quick, but a part of that voice, or part of you being the person within your body, your shell right now, is there's some people that listen to the voice and there's some people that don't. So,
Correct.
Blue pill or red pill, like, what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I had to also understand it's not my job to bring them to that. It's just to connect with people that have taken that blue pill. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's why we understand each other right now. You know what I mean?
So downtown, don't waste no time with negativity. The blog is called Downtown, and the acronym is spelled DWNTWN, and it stands for Don't Waste No Time with Negativity. Wow. And Omar, I want to ask you, how do you not waste time with negativity? You're an R&B singer. You're out there. You got a lot of love in your heart. People try to try you. What is a way that you don't waste time with negativity?
Well, first of all, I don't surround myself with it. That's number one.
Legit.
Two, I'm at a constant movement. I'm constantly moving. There is really no downtime. So I really have no time for the foolishness. And any time that I do have downtime, I'm connecting with individuals like yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? I've had all the negativity that I've needed to propel me to be who I am and where I'm going. Because, it's a necessary evil as well. If it wasn't for those that didn't, propel you in that way, then you would be as sharp and as diligent. So it's all a needed situation, but how do I negate it? I just continue to stay around people that are looking for more in life.
Definitely. And you've been singing, you've been just spreading your voice. Now that I've found you, I know that wherever I hear that voice, I'm going to know that's Omar Wilson. Because that raspiness, but you still have that undertone, is so beautiful in your voice. I know you're mad, but I'll use the word beautiful. And
beautiful is a great word to use. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? For word up.
And you decided to remix into saying it's a man's world.
Right.
What led you to not remixing, but what is the word? It's slipping me right now. But to pay homage to that song, rendition. Thank you.
Yeah.
What led you to that?
Well, I was doing my path led me to be able to do an album in Memphis with Al Green's original band, right?
Okay. Wow.
So
that is major.
Yo.
You can't just lightly graze over that. You said Al Green's band, don't just move past that. That's I never rocked with Al Green's band, so
I'm not trying to say it with as much humility as possible.
No, definitely, but that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, these are brothers that did Love and Happiness. Let's stay together, like all of them. You know what I mean? So they were doing versions of original songs that I did for this album called Long Road to Memphis that I was just doing on, the fly, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do two covers. And when I was thinking about it, I wanted to do a cover that was aggressive, like who I am, but still show love. Because when I used to rap. I was in a rap group when I first started doing music. You know what I mean?
I feel you. So, do you still got bars?
I got bars for days, all day. You know what I mean? It's not really my forte, but I'll slay anybody at any given time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I do. Right? So my group was called the Law of Souls, right? So at that time, running the street, I went from singing in church, you know what I mean, from 7 to 14 to doing my little whatever thing, and you know what I mean? And then I didn't really want to sing because I thought it was soft. I'm like, I ain't singing.
Too hard
I don't
for that.
do the sing. Right. So doing the research on people like Donny Hathaway and Otis Redding and Sam Cooke and Curtis Mayfield, James Brown. I'm like, these dudes is real dudes. But they singing to women. You know what I mean? They singing to the ladies, so it reestablished me that you can still be a real dude and sing about love.
Definitely.
So when we got down there, I was like, I want to do a record that was impactful, and I thought about the man's world, and we really had a debate about it, because it was like, yo, if this shit don't come out right, their career could be done. You know what I mean? Like, even attempting a record like this is kind of arrogant. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, and it's that thin line. It's like either you did it right, or you just shouldn't have touched it.
Or you done. Or
you definitely did it right. I mean, the ranges you were hit, like, from the first note, I heard that first diss, I was like, yep, he killed it. Because you know from where someone starts the song, where the note is, you can already hear all that in, like, the first 3 words of a song like that. And it didn't get tired, it didn't get over, like, the top. It was just the perfect dosage of everything.
I think the comfortability of having those professionals, those musical professionals that have been playing those instruments longer than I've been alive.
Definitely.
And I think like 2 or 3 of the cats have played with the original dudes that did A Man's World. So their comfortability with the song allowed them to transcend it in a different way because they knew it. You know what I mean? So they definitely helped me. It allowed me to be able to give of myself in a way maybe I couldn't have if I didn't have them people around. So, you know, some studios.
Do you mind giving the ladies a sample of your voice? Because I've been talking about it, but I thought about it. I'm like, they haven't. They're going to click the link. They're going to cop. She's got it. You're going to see all of that. But are we able to hear a little snippet?
Of course. Hold on. You ready?
Yes, ready when you are, Omar.
Okay, this song is Donny Hathaway, I think.
Classic.
If I ever leave you, you can say I told you so. And if I ever hurt you, baby, you know I hurt myself as well. Is that any way for man to carry on? Do you think I want my loved one gone? Said I love you more than you'll ever know, more than you'll ever know. Yeah.
Wow. There it is. You can't say he did not give you a sample. That's not even the full range. And you're just, like, to be blessed with a voice like that, does it scare you sometimes? Or do you have to do things to perfect your voice? Or, like, people don't understand it's an actual instrument.
I mean, I'm always in a constant state of flux of not thinking that, like, it's good enough. So I mean, I guess that's a good thing to keep moving. But I mean, no matter how and who says what, I'm always like, nah, man, you just saying that because you care about me, man. I mean, I could have got that note. I could have got that note better, and that could have been a little sharper. But
yeah, definitely. There's always fine tuning.
Right. So I mean, I believe in the craft, but never believe in hype, man. I just always want to get better and learn more and perfect who I am. And there's a lot of people that claim they're great and that are great, and I just want to continue to be amongst them. So
definitely.
It's like even Michael Jordan got to practice. Even Patti LaBelle got a vocal coach. You know what I'm saying? So if these phenomenal icons still to this day sharpen their craft, then I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. So you've definitely been working, as mentioned before, and you've worked with artists such as Angie Stone, DMX.
Right.
The list continues, and Al Green. It just continues, and it's just how are those experiences? Like, let's start with Angie Stone. I mean, she's quoted to say, "Working with you has come naturally, and you are one to watch." Angie Stone, I mean, looking back at the years, like Angie Stone.
I didn't even know she said that. Yo.
I'll read you the exact quote then. She said, "Working with Omar Wilson came naturally, and he is one to watch."
Oh, my.
Her words exactly.
Come on, man.
So how was that for you? How did you stumble upon working with such a vocal powerhouse?
Ooh. First of all, I didn't even know that was even, like, quoted. That's
Is this
crazy.
breaking news? Okay.
That's breaking news to me. So, I mean,
I'm happy to be the one to share it with you.
Hey, I'm about to come consult you. Like, yo, what's good with Omar Wilson right now? I need to know what's
Hey, Raphael.
You know more about me than I know about myself right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay in contact. Word up.
I'm here.
I do my homework.
That's so amazing to hear.
And people from that generation, they don't throw compliments around. That's what I know.
Don't get me wrong. She plays no games. It was like, okay, boom. It was like a humble inviting into the Navy SEALs. Like, you know what I mean? Glad you made it. You know what I mean? Got here, man. Get started. Yeah, it's still Navy SEAL training.
Yeah.
So when I was blessed for that to have the opportunity. While I was at the Magic Convention in Vegas a couple years back, and I ran into one of Angie's managers, and I had the beat. The beat was produced by a cat named Mike City, the same cat that I started out with, did the I Wish record. And I wanted to feature on the joint, you know what I mean? So I had written the first 8 bars of the first verse and the hook. And came around the Angie thing. The people I was working with at that time, they worked out the situation. I flew down to Atlanta, got to the studio. We had a 20-hour session. And got there. Yo. I think I was like a spot like T.I. and them record. Well, excuse me. Flew into Atlanta. She had a show that night first. So she had a show. We went and seen the show, whatever. She killed it. At this joint. So like an hour and a half. She did all the crazy joints too. Yo, man.
Did the classic.
So got to the studio the next day. I got there early. We loaded the joint up. I just had my first 8 bars and the hook just repeating. And I really didn't want to write more of the song because I wanted her involvement in her
expertise.
Mm-hmm. Yo, son, she got there like a pro. Came in, you know what I mean? Just the love was evident from the beginning. It was like a big sister type thing. Like, yo, let's go ahead and do it. Let me hit a record. Played the joint. She heard what I had, and she just started writing. And I was amazed. Like 5 minutes into hearing the joint, it was like, all right, boom. I'm
real artist.
I'm like, yo. So goes in. That's she started her verses. Baby, I've been there before. So she came back out, did her 8 bars. She had an idea. She's like, yo, can you sing this? So I was like, all right. She's like, I need 3 octaves though. So I went back in, and she did a lot of the vocal arrangement on it. And I mean, in about 4 hours, we had the song written and recorded. Everything done.
Everything.
Ad-libs, and we just kicked it for the remaining time, and it was just phenomenal to have someone like her, give up herself and and be a teacher to a young artist like myself. And yo,
if you could say
you
learned some, if you could take away one of the things that you learned during that process of working with her, what would you say?
Oh, vocal arrangement. Her vocal arrangement is insane. You know what I mean? How she stacks vocals, how she does harmonies, just embellishing the song, filling spaces up to make things sound full, so it's a cool transition through whatever, whether you're singing a lyric or it's just you need to give a little hum or whatever to transfer something over. That's what
she knows.
The completion of a record, turning a song into a record. You know what I mean? That's one of the greatest things I took from her. You know, how to complete a record and just make it full, man. Make it like a meal. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely. So did you have a chance to work with DMX in the studio as well for your song Faith?
Nah, at the time with X, I had the record, and X had a situation where he had to stay in Arizona. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I love X. You know, I definitely want to be like always wishing the best for him.
Oh, yo, man, check this out, yo.
X is a legend.
You say whatever you want, but you go through what that man went through as a young kid and then become an iconic rap individual, still trying to maintain who you are and deal with the things that you dealt with coming up and keep a balanced persona where everybody wanting something, millions of dollars. Hey, where you go, you can't rest. There's always something. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot. You give anybody $1 million right now and see if they act right.
Yep.
You know,
very true.
And put them,
it's a lot.
And put them in front of people. So, you know what I mean? I support that brother. I salute him. You know, definitely. You know what I mean? Can't wait to see the cat come home soon.
Definitely.
You know, he's one of the most iconic rap and hip hop artists that we have out. You know, he loves God. You know what I mean? He's one of the only people that I see that rap the way he does, no matter what he's going through. And, you know, I can't do nothing but be proud that I was able to be one of few R&B soul singers, whatever you want to call me, to have a record with him, because he rarely has done records with R&B artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and the give of himself with the verse that he did, it just really encompasses what he went through and why he deserves to be respected. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So what happened is, the big homie Dane Grease, was the producer for Dark and Hell is Hot, and Flesh of My Blood is the one who flew down and with my verses and got everything straight with X to make sure that record was what it is now. So salute to the God for making that happen, you know, for us.
That's big. That's really big. That's amazing. And, you know, being in your position, how would you describe, like, the process for you and growing in your career and just the Omar Wilson when you started out compared to the Omar Wilson today in this music industry?
I think it's really just looking at it from the perspective of a lot of things. I take things a lot, like, real personal, like, you know what I mean? And a lot of things aren't personal as part of the process. I understand that, you know, now that, you know, certain things need to happen in due time to make sure they last forever. And, you know, now it's just a more of a calm way of looking at things, even though I always give that ultimate passion when I'm on stage and when people receive me. But at the end of the day, man, I know what this ultimately is going to lead to, and that's, you know, A-list stature and situation. So all I got to do is continue to work hard, connect with individuals like yourself.
You're doing your thing. You're definitely doing your thing. Yep.
I appreciate that.
You really respect your craft.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's the confirmation from people like yourself that have the understanding that lets me know. You know, it's been a minute, man. Like, for a minute, I'm like, damn, am I going crazy? Am I the only one? You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's part of the process.
Sometimes you have to be in that dark room alone. You know what I mean?
You do. Because if you don't believe yourself,
who's gonna?
somebody else to believe?
Yeah, exactly. So your record now, or can I say this is your most recent record right now? She Got It?
Yeah. She Got It was just released Friday,
now,
so it's brand new.
I love the record. I love the beat. I was bopping, but it was still sexy, and I definitely liked, the transitions and everything. I really enjoyed it. And, you're singing about love, and you're saying she's got it.
Right.
How do you? What is love to you? Like, how would you describe love?
Understanding, support, belief, just a unconditional way of seeing things. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like it depends on what kind of love you're speaking to. Like if you're speaking to the love of
a relationship, like with the partner, how?
Right. Yeah, man. That's the first thing is an understanding. I think the understanding and the just gift of having someone that can keep your fire burning forever.
Legit.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of what it is, man. The love is keeping that fire burning. It's having something that no matter what happens or no matter what
you two are still rocking.
Man, it's like, yeah, you done been through whatever, and it don't have to be a long time. It could be a couple months. You know what I'm saying? But getting that vibe that you don't get from somebody else.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that connection that you've been looking for that allows you to fully let go, be comfortable, and be you.
I love that.
Love is being you, man. Being able to be free and say,
that's the only
no
person you can
what.
be full time.
Man, that's. I mean, I'm still, love me or hate me, take me how I am type. You know what I mean? And not in a selfish way. It's ever evolving, but I worked hard to be the person I am. So, like we talked in the beginning, it's
definitely
about, with like-minded individuals, and we both grow together.
So, I know She Got It is partially inspired by just the qualities within a woman that you find attractive, and that what really you feel makes a woman stand out. Would you like to elaborate more on what you feel those things are?
Okay. Also, you got it. Okay, boom. Now we elaborate on it. It's not just she got it because she dope and she got a nice ass and she got green eyes.
Yeah.
It's the whole package. It's one. She could be probably like yourself, a beautiful female that can have any man she want on this earth. You know what I mean? Whether it's a hard-working one or a multi-millionaire one.
Yeah.
But she chooses to be with me.
That's a beautiful
You know what I'm saying?
thing.
It's her choice. It ain't me. She can go get whatever she wants. You know, there's dudes that'll work hard 90 hours a week, you know what I'm saying, to make sure they come home to her. She chooses to rock with. She chooses to rock with me. So it ain't even, you know what I mean? That's why I said she got it, and she loving me. She loving me.
That's amazing.
Not in no arrogant way, like damn, she got it.
But not all men appreciate that. And that's why I love the aspect you took the track from, where it's just like a man actually stepping back and realizing when he's in that position, or he's just blessed to be in that woman's presence. Because these days, buy an ass, you can buy the hair, you can buy the look, but you can't buy the insight, you can't buy the soul. You need someone that you can really, in my opinion, sit down, have a conversation with, laugh about some stupid shit, fight, and then be
fire.
like, we duke it out.
Duke it out the way we duke it out. The right
As
way.
Jigga said in his new album with Beyonce, Everything Is Love, he said, he would stay in the house and just fight with me, all when the house is on fire. And then they just got to take care of the kids, and everyone has to mourn their death because he's not leaving.
That's right.
So that's some real type of love. in my opinion.
But you know, it takes a lioness, you know, to be with a lion. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, you know, that's what it's about. So, you know, you gotta search and find that until that one not tames you, but you know what I mean, can deal with you. You know
Definitely.
what I mean?
If you had a message that you could share to the ladies right now to, you know, help them out a little bit, to be like, this is something you could do that can help you in the right direction to maybe, sorry, I never asked, are you married? Are you single?
Single right now, yeah.
Okay. So what is something that will help a man out there to understand when he has this, and also what's something you could give to the ladies to be like, this is a good thing to know?
Okay, boom. On the men's side, you know when you have it, when she's not around or when she go out, you start feeling some type of way, even if you let it ride. Like if it starts making you feel like, damn, she out there, man, not jealousy, but maybe
you still gotta feel a little something.
Y'all a little fear, y'all feel a little, you know what I mean? Just like, damn, I know she going to the spot right now. I know she's looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, even though like, you know, she gonna hold me down, but it's still, she's looking amazing like that. Yeah, man, she's looking amazing. So it's that vibe. When you got that vibe, when you feel that, man, don't deny that, man. Don't deny that, because it might take 1, 2, or 3 denies before somebody else slide around, and you know what I mean? You don't want to deny it.
You don't.
So okay, then on the female side, I think it's you just gotta know, you know what I mean, when a brother is trying his best and you see him trying, and sometimes you know how y'all do, y'all like, oh man, he doing too much. It's like, then if a brother don't do nothing, he ain't doing nothing. It's like, you know,
it's true. I can't lie. It's true.
Yeah, nigga, it's like a brother come to the joint, yo, little flowers, some flowers for you, baby. You know what I mean? Drop the flowers off to your phone. And that work 1, 2, 3 times, then y'all start getting big. Oh, this now he want to bring me flowers now again.
Like, what is a man to do?
That's what I'm supposed to do.
What is a man to do?
So you know, you gotta let that brother know, man. Like, he doing the right thing. Don't stun him either, because you know he'll do it. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Then you
Don't
lose
take advantage.
Yeah.
Because some women do have that guy and they take advantage. I can admit that.
Yeah, I mean, and once again, that's the she got it thing. You know what I mean? When you know you could have this, that, and the third at your beck and call, you might be like, but you might miss out on the best thing in your life, man. You know
Definitely. And
you're moving too fast.
So you have a huge performance, in my opinion, coming up.
No, our opinion. They got our opinion.
In our opinion, okay. And you'll be performing live at this year's Essence Music Festival on Friday, July 6th in New Orleans.
Right.
Which one should I go with? New Orleans?
Same thing.
Tomatoes. Okay.
Tomatoes, all good.
And you'll be ripping that stage apart and letting those ladies just scream their faces off at you.
The shirt might come off. You never know what might happen.
You never know. You never know.
Hey, you gotta be there. You gotta be there to see that. You know what I'm saying?
So how does that feel? Because you've opened up for groups like Boys to Men. You've opened up for Justin Timberlake.
Crazy. Crazy.
While he was getting inducted into the Hall of Fame last year, you did a tribute to him in Memphis, and it's just like, how does that feel? Because at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're all humans.
You know what? I think it's like graduating magna cum laude, Dean's List.
Yeah.
You bust your ass to make sure it happens. So I'm ultimately blessed and overjoyed by it, but I worked hard for it. So it's a happy medium between this is the biggest opportunity of my career thus far, and a check mark of everything that I did to get here was correct.
They have to put some respect on your name.
Appreciate it, but you just said. But on the flip side, you goddamn right I'm performing at the motherfucking Essence Festival. Excuse my language. I bust my ass to get here.
Definitely.
I deserve to be here, and now it's deemed that. So it's the humility, and yes, I'm here, and we're gonna do this. And it's gonna be great, and we're gonna go on to something. I don't know what's gonna be greater than this. We clowning about it next. I was like, yo, Rav doing so many amazing things. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be performing on the moon next. Like, yo, you killed that Essence Festival. We performing on the moon next Thursday, son.
Yeah, you just have to keep it pushing. It's true.
Just keep pushing. But you're right. This is the opportunity that I've been asking for to prove who I am. Amongst
and this
stars,
is definitely, I feel, the audience to do it with as well.
I appreciate that. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect storm. You know what I mean? And I'm Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson ready. So
what's the part of your prep game for something like this? Like, is there something that you're willing to share that you do in particular when you're getting ready for a performance?
Oh, show? Well, pray always. That's the first and foremost. Then I might throw on some pot. You know what I'm saying? Do some push-ups.
Okay. Pot? Okay.
Yeah, man.
You're a pot.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm a Cro-Magnon alpha male. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like what they say, I'm not R&B smooth because I'm an R&B dude. I think that was one of JB's lines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a cat from the block. So, at the end of the day.
You still know what it is.
All day and all night. You know what I'm saying? I was chosen to sing to the ladies and make them happy, and, hopefully, I allow them to be in their dreams once or twice a month.
Hey, well, SSS will definitely do that. I'm sure those DMs or whatever's happening will be filled because, SS Festival.
It's one of them. It's one of them things.
Huge. Yep. There's been Maxwell, crazy things happen at the show. So be prepared. Okay. But I'm sure you are, and you're gonna bring your A game, and it's just tremendous what you're doing, and it's also good to see Black men doing something positive and showing the youth and other people out there. Just you can do something positive. You don't have to be involved. Nobody's perfect, but you don't have to be involved in foolishness to just prosper in life.
Yeah.
It's okay to love God, and it's okay to love soul music. Man. It's okay to do all those things. That's a real thing.
Like I said, people do. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Man.
No, continue.
And I said we do all this other foolishness for everybody to see. But you were saying to say you love God. That's great.
Definitely.
So go ahead. What you going to say?
So I have a question that I ask everyone that comes on. Okay? So you're downtown. You just lost it all. You only get one. Who do you call? So I'll say it one more time. You're stuck downtown. You just lost it all. You only get one phone call. Who do you call?
Well, moms. You know what I mean?
Mom, dude.
Are you kidding me?
You were the second person on the show to say that.
There's no other person to call. I'm calling my mama. Word up.
And why?
Because I know she's going to make it happen. Yo, if I'm in the third dimension of Fort Knox under 3 stories of concrete, she's coming to get me, son.
It's true.
It's guaranteed.
It's true.
They are not going to be able to keep her out. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
I already know when I send that beacon out, she coming. Well, I ain't worried. I don't care how many Navy SEALs y'all got. Y'all
I hear you.
son.
So you are a father, and I do want to say Happy Father's Day, even though it was about 2 weeks or so,
Okay.
2 weeks or so
Thank
ago.
you,
But
lady.
Happy Father's Day. And
Appreciate that, love.
recently, no problem. Recently, there's a lot that's been happening, but one that's really been impacting the world and myself as well, surprisingly, because I see this stuff all the time, but it's really been making me feel a certain way, is one, the rapper XX or XXX Tentacion. He got, murdered, and then there was the visual and the hashtag right now, Justice for Junior. Junior, the boy that was repeatedly stabbed outside of the bodega.
Yeah,
like,
one of my home blocks. I'm always around that area. Big.
Wow.
Like a lot of people from the Bronx is my people. Like, the same block. Like, okay.
So, how has that been over there? Because I'm in Toronto, Ontario, which is in Canada.
Okay.
And I know you're across the border. So
yeah, I'm like 20 minutes from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're feeling the impact all the way over here. So you're in the core of what's happening, and I want to know, like, what's happening over there? Like, how does it feel?
Yo, it's just a numb awareness of like, yo, man. Yo, excuse my language, but like.
No, you're good. Talk your shit.
We're really fucking bugging right now.
Mhm.
Like these kids is really out there thinking that they gotta be cannibals, like we living in some fourth dimension, and not even understanding that once they do some horrendous things like what occurs, that yo, your life is done, it's over, and your soul goes ahead. Not only that. Not only just you get locked up and you might get killed, like, you know what I mean? It might carry your generations on for the next 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So it's just a reestablishment of awareness, man, and to let people that do have hold on these minds to recalibrate what they're thinking, man. Because I mean, look what's happening.
It's too much. Too much. And I did see an Instagram clip, I forgot who said it, but I did agree. They said, like, not that killing is correct, but back in the day when when somebody was getting bodied, or, for lack of a better term, it's like there was honor behind it, there was a purpose, there was a reason.
Correct.
It wasn't over these types of trolling and all that.
Too much emotion. In my opinion. Too much emotion. Everybody's emotional. It's too much emotion, man. We need to get back to, you know what I'm saying, like you said, what it's really about, and that's survival. You know what I mean? Stop being emotional about every little thing and sensitive and go back to believing in yourself, loving yourself, and worrying about yourself. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself.
I have a slogan that we also put on the blog. Obviously, the major one is don't waste no time with negativity, which is a mantra.
Yeah.
But a subpart to that is eat fruit and mind your business. I tell you to do something that's good for you and what's good for you. So I'm gonna just eat this fruit and mind my business.
Yeah. And if you are gonna rock out with something, let it be something that's gonna benefit
honor, yeah. Because when you have the people against you, you're supposed to be for the people, not against the people.
Correct.
So
if you against them, they're gonna be against you, and then that just leads to nowhere.
Yeah. So in terms of like new music coming, I know you have She's Got It Out, or like an EP or album. Can we be looking forward to anything soon from you?
Definitely. We're finishing up the album right now. We should be out like first, second week in August. The title to the album is still undisclosed. We're still trying to work on that. But things are looking phenomenal. We're going to do probably about 12, 13 records.
Okay.
I'm very excited about it. And I really
beautiful.
feel like this is going to be like the first journey that people get to take with Omar Wilson, so they can really become, full fans of what I do. I haven't really put out a project in a minute, and this is going to be the beginning of people having music to live with, you know what I mean? So they could love this one, not like that record, and like it 3 days later, and, you know what I mean? Really just start developing a relationship with my music. And simultaneously, while the album drops, there will be singles that are not on the album that will be dropped as well. Because I got a lot of people will just
putting in that work.
Strategically. Yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff jumping out. We just want to strategically put stuff out correctly so it could be absorbed and exploited the correct way.
There's a lot of noise that's been in the industry now, and, like, to be able to find, like, you know what I mean? It took me so long to, like, stumble upon you because I have to cut through so much via social media to find, like, the true entrepreneurs, you know? So
you got to follow me on that gram and all that too, man. So, you know what I mean? Definitely stay connected. Cause
I did. I didn't get a follow back, but that's okay because I support.
Well, can you, like, re-follow me so I know?
I'm pulling your tail. I'm pulling your tail.
Word.
But I'm going to hit that follow.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And I'm going to definitely, because I really did enjoy the record, and I'm excited. Your voice is so captivating on This Is a Man's World, and you're crushing it. You've had #1 single on Amazon. You're doing your thing. You're writing your albums. You're staying true to yourself. You know, you're respecting fatherhood while respecting the motherhood that your mother gave you. You're just doing positive things, and that's the vibe. That's what we carry. Those are the type of people that we like to speak to, people that don't waste no time with negativity and, you know, letting the people hear, whether it's in Canada, whether it's everywhere in the world, that these are the influential people that you need to look out for because they're up to something. You're up to something.
And I definitely look forward to coming out there, man, and performing our show way, man, feeling that vibe. Cause
definitely.
If it's anything like what you're giving off, I need to be there.
It's bananas out here.
Yeah. One of my homeboys, he always sprinkles, and he's like, yo, we got to be there now.
Caravan Weekend's coming up. It's coming.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, my God. I know that's going to be a whole...
It's going to be, a whole nother wave. Because we got everything up here. This is the thing with Toronto. Like, we have everything. Every country, you know, everyone. So you got every sector of every type of party. You got your hip-hops. You got your top 40, you know. You got your dance hall. You got your soca fest. You got your all your flavors. It's a beautiful thing.
Regular stuff, some reggae, all that. I heard the Island Festival.
Yeah.
Man,
so, you know, whenever you're ready.
Soon.
Is there anything that you want to share with the audience that, you know, we maybe didn't get to brush on, or just a message you want to leave everyone with? Omar Wilson.
I mean, you know, first, you know, my social media, you know, like the Instagram is Omar Wilson 1, OMARWILSON 1. Twitter's Omar Wilson, Facebook Omar Wilson. My website is owilson.com. And I just want to let people know, man, I'm out there putting music out there that, you know, people will be able to listen to and stand the test of time, you know, that the ladies will be able to absorb and feel like there's finally somebody out there that's speaking to them correctly. And I just look forward to, you know, making people happy, inspiring, and making people feel good again, man.
I appreciate it. So you heard it here again. This is Downtown Podcast, and we just had the conversation you never got to hear, but you just heard it with Omar Wilson. I appreciate you so much. I'm wishing you all the best. Rip that stage apart. And, you know, I hope we cross paths again very soon.
Well, definitely. Totally.